Hey, everybody, welcome to another edition of the ShwanzillaArt Show right here on Creators Outlet on YouTube. If you're watching us on Twitter or Facebook, we thank you just the same. We'd appreciate it if you can come over to YouTube to Creators Outlet, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you get notified every time we go live with new content. We will have a new episode of Creators Outlet from sometime between 4 to 6 on the 7th of January. The show returns.
Are you on hiatus?
I was on hiatus. I was like, I need a break.
Did you have a thrilling mid-season finale?
No, I did not. I just stopped doing episodes.
Yeah. Did you kill someone off like on Walking Dead?
Not really.
Oh, probably should have.
I was just burnt out. Just about everybody that I knew that had something going on they were in fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I tried doing an in-demand showcase with people, I only had like 3 or 4 people show up. So I'm like, yeah, I invited like 20 and like 4 showed up. So I'm like, yeah, apparently you don't care.
It's like a birthday party in 8th grade.
It's like, well, they basically made their money. It's just, extra cash and extra, sales numbers for the in-demand, leaving the store open. So
Yeah. See, I'm all about making money. I would show.
mm-hmm.
I'd be like, where's my, let me see what else I can make.
Yeah, really. Just a reminder, this is not safe for work, MA 18, mature audiences only.
Yes, mature.
Just in case my daughter is lurking in the chat again.
Lurking about.
And just a reminder also, please buy Sean's artwork. He is not built for OnlyFans.
But you know what? I may actually start an OnlyFans.
Are you going to do like my OnlyFans where people pay me to keep my clothes on?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's all about the least amount of work you can do for the most amount of money.
I'm looking at just kind of increasing my reach and putting myself out there as much as possible. Because OnlyFans was originally set up as kind of like a Patreon. I mean, artists, they got co-opted by whores.
Yeah, and then COVID hit, and every stripper on the planet said, "Well, I'm doing this in the back room anyhow, and I can make a lot more money." And then a bunch of nurses quit because they went from pulling, like a 4-figure nurse, head nurse salary to just giving head on OnlyFans and making 6 figures. So
yeah, and then
but it was fun. It was fun watching all of them lose their shit when they said they were going to take all the adult content off.
Right, that whole 5 minutes.
Yeah, the whole 5 minutes until the board of directors said, "Whoa, we're getting a cut out of all this. You're not going to do that to us."
Yeah. No, you're not taking away the hand jive income.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I've kind of experimented with placement here of cameras, so I mean, this may not work out too well. I don't know, but
it's got a weird angle. It kind of looks almost like it's mounted on your shoulder.
Is that better? Well, no, you just see.
Well, it's cool because we just see your arm going into work and.
Oh.
But yeah. So I see you've been working pretty hard all week since Christmas and worked on Christmas. And
Yeah.
belting out commissions and
Well, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore, so I started my own business, and now I
work
work
24/7. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
With my self-employed as a nightclub DJ. Yeah, it's like, well, he didn't show up, so he's fired. You're working all night. Okay, gotta make a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost here. I go, no, bad news. I gotta work all night. Can I pick her up in the morning? Sure. Okay. She's like, bring cash. I go, I always bring cash.
Cash is universally accepted.
Oh yeah.
So before the jump, we were talking about how Kate Bishop would have been past tense.
Kate Bishop would have been snapped in two, getting hit by Kingpin.
I do agree with that.
Because the way they show Victor when he's dressed up as Kingpin is basically like our size, like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Pushing a little bit over 300.
Yeah.
In my case, a lot over 300.
Me too.
But if I backhanded some teenage girl, she'd be in a coma. At the best, she'd be in a coma.
Yeah, that's her best case scenario.
Yeah, and she's getting swatted around like a tennis ball, and I'm like, I mean, I did enjoy the action scenes, and I did love the people that were trolling the hell out of the MCU online. So, as soon as he sent out, as soon as the actor that plays Kingpin sent out that tweet after the third episode with his quick cameo.
Yeah.
Like the day that final episode popped, everybody was like, I just heard Charlie Cox is going to come in and save the day.
He sure didn't.
Nope. And I don't know, because I haven't gone to the movies to see it, but there were rumors that he was on the Spider-Man set during filming.
Who, Charlie Cox?
Yeah.
I can tell you. I haven't seen it, but I know.
I'm not going to the movies, so.
Yeah, can confirm. He's in it.
Nice.
Yeah, he is Peter's lawyer. But I mean, I can remember telling my kid when we were watching No Way Home, or not No Way Home, Far From Home. One of the homes. Anyway, I can remember telling him, I was like, I bet Peter needs a lawyer. That would be a great way to bring in old Daredevil.
Mm-hmm. Like how they brought him in for the trial of the Hulk during the Bill Bixby movie run.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mark Summers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He played a good Matt Murdock, and I mean, I don't know about you, but me and all my friends were excited as hell. It's like,
oh yeah,
Daredevil's going to be on, but he's going to be wearing a black costume. And like 30 years later, the Daredevil show's starting tonight on Netflix. You watch it. He's dressed in all black.
All black.
I'm like, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my oldest son Dominic, he's a little let down because he really loves the Daredevil show. He was like,
Hmm.
why they do this to my boy Wilson Fisk, man? And I'm like, look, you know, it's not going to be as brutal as Netflix. I mean, it can't be. See, that marker's almost dead.
It's not going to be as brutal as Netflix, but they might bring it fairly close.
Well, yeah, and let's not forget, Fisk was hit by a car,
Hmm.
shot with an arrow. He just shrugged that shit off.
Hmm.
Uh, blown up, and yeah. So I mean, he wasn't feeling his best.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have Maya shooting him,
Hmm.
and of course, Dominic's like, "Well, man, why did they kill him off?" I was like, "They didn't kill shit."
They didn't kill nothing off. He's going to prison again, and he's going to be back
Yeah.
because they've already said that. Now, supposedly, next rumor out is that there's like 29 other MCU projects in the works between TV and movies that they're
Hmm.
that they're not even announcing yet because there's so much on the plate.
Yeah. Um, I would say expect to see Bernthal come back as Punisher.
Oh yeah, I already knew that. Yeah.
Of course, Charlie Cox. I could see Daredevil being on Hulu. Because that's where they're kind of putting the more brutal stuff. Have you seen Hit Monkey yet?
What's a hit monkey?
Hit Monkey is on Hulu,
Don't have it.
and it's a Marvel show. It's a Marvel animated show about a monkey assassin. It's actually really cool. I liked it a lot. So that's worth checking out.
So what are you using for the gold flake there on Ming's robes?
I've got a Copic that's gold. The Y28 uh, gold color. Let's see if I can get it in the camera.
Nice. I didn't
Yeah.
know if it was one of the. I know you would tried out some of the alcohol-based Tombow as opposed to the.
Yeah, I've still got those. Now I'm using those with this, but I'm trying to see because like in the ref, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Here's the reference. It's got a lot of brown tones to it. It's got a lot of gray tones to the gold.
Mm-hmm.
So, we put that Copic down as a base, which it helps that Copic is running a little dry. So, what am I using here? Now I'm kind of going in with some of this kind of a tan color to kind of flake it out a little bit. The unfortunate thing about doing this is not a very high res reference picture. So there's going to be a lot that I just kind of ad lib on it. I think I'll be all right. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to grade me too harshly on it. And if they do, I'll keep it. Fuck it.
Right? It's like you'll go to a show, you'll get you get Sam to sign that and a copy of the movie, bring it home, put it in like a shadow box frame.
Yeah. Well, if this works out, I'll do a piece with Sam. Because I love that movie. I watched that shit probably 100 times when I was a kid.
I used to keep rewinding the tape just to watch like the sky sled scene.
Oh yeah. Flying blind on a rocket sled?
That's cool.
And of course then what's his name? The leader of the Hawkmen. He grows up to become Jar Jar's ruler.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. King Volko.
He's so clumsy. Use the comic relief. This part's got kind of an orangish tint to it. So I'm going to lay down this red and then go over it with an orange. And hopefully, if I've done this correctly, it'll have a cool orange tint to it. And if not, well, stick a damn black Sharpie to it. Did you see there was another WWE release today?
Who'd they get rid of today?
Tony Storm.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. She was an NXT. I think she was the NXT UK female champion.
Oh.
And then she was the NXT champion. And she just had a match with Charlotte Flair. It was supposed to be a pretty good match.
That's okay. I thought it was funny that they made AJ do an appearance over on NXT the other day. I think like last week or something.
Supposedly they're turning him back babyface.
Yeah, well, he split the tag team with him and Umos split.
Yeah.
And then he had a one-on-one match with Umos, and I'm like, oh, he'll crush him. So they have to turn him back to babyface and keep him there. Because they got way too many heels right now.
Yeah. Way too many. They split Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns up.
Yeah, because he's going back with
Brock.
Yeah, but they might not put him back with Brock like right away. Just because
That's what everybody expects.
Not just that, but Brock with the new look and everything has been doing pretty decent on his on like all his interests and promos being, just being solo.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I kind of like corn-fed farmer Brock.
Mm-hmm. So I see Netflix is doing a bunch of cool documentary series. They got one on pirates, and I started watching the one today on basically on feudal Japan with to do with like the samurais and the shoguns and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I go, ooh, Nobunaga. That's the guy from the Shogun movie. Cool. Nothing like the movie.
Yeah.
No Dutch English ship crashing on the shores of Japan, and so it's like little live action sequences like here and there, and then it goes back to like the historians and stuff. So some of them are actually, straight up Japanese guys with no English language skills. So it's like, subtitle with them, and the rest of the experts are all like, from, deep in London somewhere.
Well, they would know.
Yeah, it's probably because nobody teaches any actual history in the United States anymore. So
No, of course not.
unless the kids are homeschooled, then they get to learn.
Yeah, I have homeschool kids, and they don't learn.
Well, I'm not talking distance learning, sit in front of a computer all day.
No, I know. 2 of my kids are actually in homeschool, and Dominic's school is pissed that he's out because they're like, great, Same thing happened when I took Aiden out of school. I took Aiden out because the school wouldn't handle the bullying issue.
And they sure as hell didn't want you going in and handling it.
No. And of course, when me and the wife went up there to handle it, what tore it was the coach that bullied my kid. He's a little awkward, like any teenager would be.
Mm-hmm.
And incredibly smart. I mean, like, when they diagnosed his ADD, of course they did the IQ test on him, and his IQ is like, higher than mine. And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. I mean, straight A student, great kid. And this coach asked him something about his backpack. Why was his backpack on the bleachers or something? Aiden's getting flustered trying to tell him. So Aiden stutters a little bit when he gets flustered.
Mm-hmm.
And the coach decides to make fun of him for stuttering. And that's when I went up there to get an apology. And of course, made me a little more than an apology. Because I don't like middle school and high school coaches any damn way. There's been a few that I could, tolerate, but not many. So, needless to say, went ahead and pulled him out of the class. And then his math teacher, who I went to school with, she messages me on Facebook that night. She's like, what happened? Told her. She's like, great, there goes my test scores. Yeah, maybe next time, keep your inbred coaches in check.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's semi-rural Mississippi, so there's going to be some inbreeding going on here. And you come to expect it. I mean, you go to Walmart, you see it every day. Those kids with the sloping foreheads and, no teeth, sucking applesauce through a straw, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Klingons.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like it when you call him Mr. Worf. They don't know what to do with that shit. Might mean have some crosswords with the costume designer on her outfit.
Really?
You couldn't have put her in some jeans and a t-shirt?
Nope, that was Dale.
still so fucking hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so was Aura, but you know.
Okay, good. I tagged people for the first time in a while. So we got RJ over at Critical Blast. We got likes from him. Uh, likes from Passion for Drawing and Comics for Everyone, along with Red Gaze and Chris Fisk of Infantino Chronicles. Plus, Red Gaze and RJ shared out the stream.
Sweet.
So thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Now, if you all came by like every Wednesday and did that, I wouldn't have to tag your asses. But tag you're it.
Baby steps, man.
Baby steps. Thanks for hanging out.
Where's my international notoriety?
I don't know. He's been real busy. Sharing out, stuff everywhere for the new book that's about to launch or just launched. He's sharing out some. He shared out, I think, like one of the variant covers somebody turned in already.
Yeah,
Maybe
I saw it.
Maybe two. They look pretty
Great
dope.
stuff. I'm loving working on that project because honestly, it's a way that shows that I can draw more than just sexy bitches.
Mm-hmm. Draw some badass aliens on a far, far away planet. But they're little badass aliens in this issue.
I was gonna say I'm drawing aliens here.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Hey, there he is. Not that notoriety. It's Sam Quentin from 47 Furious Tales in a
What's
brand
up?
new book that's launching on Kickstarter any day now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got a couple of Bronze/Silver Age books on their way to me from a show that my buddy Tim recommended from Hawaii. Retired naval officer, and we're comic book buds. We blast from show to show because the regular show that we're on the Arizona Dudes thing, he used to give like deals, but he's expanding, so his binge bar shows are going to run basically 24/7 with like other people like in the store running the sales.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a new guy, and I was like, man, I'm not too thrilled with the new guy. He's boring as shit. I'm like, oh, and he's bringing like his, some of his stuff in to sell, and he's like, well, I'm offering a deal, a great deal that you won't see anywhere else on these action figures. And I look, I go, cool. Problem is nobody's going to want all of them, but he'll only sell them as a set. He goes, $200 for the whole set. I go, yeah, you're not selling those.
Speaking of action figures,
Yep.
so the new Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends are available here, finally. And lo and behold, there's actually a Rogue figure.
Nice. Not on all of them, but check Entertainment Earth. They've got up to 90% off after Christmas sale going on.
Oh, sweet.
And what they drew me in with was the sale on the video game figures, but from the DC video game figures.
Okay.
They had Godspeed from Flash, who's basically in a white Flash costume. And the new Dr. Fate, which is probably a lot like the costume's going to look in Black Adam. But then I look, and they're only selling them by the case. I'm like, well, what other figures are in the case? I go, oh, my show, there's 22 pictures here. Nope. 11 pictures of Dr. Fate, 11 pictures of Godspeed. There's only 2 figures in the case, and they want you to buy a whole case for $82. $82 for 6 figures. I go, I don't need 3 of each.
Yeah.
There it is. Reign of Ages from Sam Quentin and Company is launching on Monday.
Sweet.
And I will be getting an email soon from Sam to get him booked for an appearance on Creators Outlet. And
when you come back from hiatus.
Well, I'll be officially back from hiatus in like 2.5 days, like the first of the year.
Damn.
First
really
episode.
Is.
Yeah, I know, right? First episode is on the 7th. I've got somebody booked on the 7th. I've got Sam Vera, who is the creator of Alien in My Toilet, is going to be on. It's like you just hear the title and you're like, I don't care what the book's about. I'm going to buy it just for the title.
I'm in.
Because I know it's going to be funny. So I know when I buy my when I pledge for my copy of the new Life on Korra and get me the Sean Howe cover.
Damn right.
Because then I can send it. Then I can send it to you, make you sign it, and send it back.
I will.
I know you will.
Yeah. I don't charge for signatures.
I was laughing because I was looking, and Cardboard Card Promotions, which is like they're in like a sports card show up here
Uh-huh.
in Mass, and They used to run it at like the Holiday Inn, not far from me, but I guess that one went out of business, and they, even though it wasn't, it was a fairly new one and sizable, but they, company bought all the land behind them, and behind them and around them on like three sides, and turned them all into like huge like condo developments.
Wow.
So all I can figure is they probably bought the hotel out for some big money to add in stuff for the condo development, like you know, gym, spa, and tennis and basketball courts and stuff like that. Or they were just like, nope, we're not going to give anybody any of that. They can drive and get it themselves, and we're just going to build more condos because we like the money.
I mean, seems legit.
Mm-hmm. But they're like too far away for me to go to a show. But I was laughing because one of the shows they have lightweight, featherweight, 5-time champion.
Jake Paul?
No, Vinny Paz. And he's charging like $19 for an autograph. I go, if I wanted that dude's autograph, I could have had it like a million times. He used to come into the club, and then we'd have to argue with him to get him to leave. It'd be like 3:00 in the morning. He'd be like, look, you got to go. It's either you leave or we're going to set the alarm and walk out. And 2 seconds after we leave, the alarm's going to go off. We're going to drive away and let the cops come get you. I know him. I know his baby mama. But they got a couple like Celtics guys in there. It's, it's not the guys I grew up on. So really, one of them, okay, not too bad, but they got a whole bunch of older Boston Bruins players. But I'm like, it sucks because I used to like going to the shows because you can get like free pictures with the guys and get to meet them and stuff, talk to them for a couple minutes, and instead, if I want any of that stuff, I got to like order it in advance, from them. Yeah. And then they'll be like, I'll DM them and they'll be like, oh, you got to go on our website. I go, okay, but your website's trash. I can't figure this crap out. Go, how about I tell you what I want from upcoming shows and you just get it. And when each show, the day after each show is over, like with anybody else that went to your cracked out website, you just email me a bill and I pay it with my credit card.
You're making too much sense.
Mm-hmm.
That seems too much like right.
Yeah, they hate people making the sense.
Yeah. Understandable.
Mm-hmm. So far, we got 5 likes on Twitter and 2 shares.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
I will take it, dude. My kids found out that I'm doing TikTok, and they're like, "Oh God." Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah, kids
And
don't want to
then,
be on TikTok anymore because all us old people have gone on and taken over the platform.
well, they're like, "Wow, you actually have followers." I'm like, yeah,
I do too, and it's like blowing my mind.
yeah.
I don't have many, but I got some.
No, and I think you got to have like 1,000 followers to go live.
Hmm.
So I'm not there yet, and I don't know when I'm gonna be there. But
Well, they sent me they sent they invited me to like a private survey. Apparently, they're going to do some podcast stuff.
cool.
So I'm like, okay, I answered the question. What I win? Nothing. Okay, great.
I can't think of a better way to celebrate Stanley's birthday than
What's that?
TikTok.
Ah,
So yeah, I'm following 92. I have 67 followers. Woohoo! And 94 likes. So, you know, not too shabby.
no. I mean, I'm happy if I get anybody because I'm not a thirst trap.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my
Let's see.
God, there's so much of that.
The oh god, yeah. The video I did on my bookcase got 121 views. The video I did for Cookies and Scream issue 1 got 178. The video I did for Incantessi hardcover chapter 2 where I got a critical blast patch and the chibi stickers that Phil colored for Richie. That's got 569 views.
Nice.
I know it's really tough to okay, you're viewing something and it's really too tough to actually hit the like button. But and I've got two videos for Infantile. I don't know how I have two. I probably didn't think it took. So one of them's got 465 views. The other one's got 469 views. One of me boomeranging while sitting in my chair, I've got 208 views. Another video of me, 296 views. The first video of me on TikTok only has 62. That makes sense. The Sunsworn video only has like 50. And the promo video for Creators Outlet Podcast has 77. So it's obvious I just need to do more content. But I'm just like, what do I do? I'm going to do another video like I did for my bookcase, but with my DVD case. So yeah, my girlfriend bought me a little charm with a saying on it. kind of a note to me, I guess. Yeah, it was. And she got me the Boston Bruins lanyard that smells like oil. So we're probably just gonna. I'm probably gonna like leave the end of it like hanging out, but wash the rest in something. She got me the Grogu mug.
The Grogu mug's pretty cool.
Yeah. And she got me that brick. She got me this huge crock pot. I'm like, cool. I go, what are you telling me? I'm your kitchen bitch? She's like, huh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I get ordered to get into the kitchen by an 8-year-old.
Yeah, my daughter was thrilled. She's like, does that mean I get beef stew again? Yep. If you ever come over again and I have the ingredients, I will make you beef stew. But she's got a pork loin in the freezer. So we'll be able to cook that up with some.
You just got to wrap that in bacon.
I ain't got no bacon.
Dude, ain't nobody got no bacon. For a while, I was buying it pretty cheap at Sam's Club, and then they were like, "Oh wait, we got to charge more."
Mm-hmm. And now they're like, "Oh, nobody's buying bacon anymore. I wonder why." Well, you're charging like $32.50 a pound.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to buy the cow and cut the whole thing up myself.
Yeah. Hey, so next time I think I'm going to draw somebody with one of these really intricately detailed, bejeweled costumes. I want you to
slap you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just whack.
Be like, hey Matt, go grab your wiffle bat and whack the old man in the back of the head. Tell him it's from me.
He'll do it too.
I know he will. As soon as your head turns with the glare in your eye, he'll run like hell.
He had an eye appointment today.
How was that?
Oh, it was no fun at all. He's like, yeah, this is super damn boring, Dad. I'm yeah. They are.
Mm-hmm. Because you know what's better when they wait till you get older, they start dropping those glaucoma drops in your eyes.
Not the weed ones though, because that would be okay.
Yeah, you can drop those in. I'll be fine with that.
Yeah. Hook up some edibles.
If only. But nope.
My daughter was asking me the other day, she's like, why don't you, since you're self-employed, you don't have to worry about drug tests, why don't you do some edibles? I'm like, it'd be my luck. I'd be the first person who's self-employed that fails a drug test.
Mm-hmm. Or worse, I wouldn't recommend trying to do a commission while you're stoned.
I've done a few while I was drinking. that didn't work out so well.
Mm. Yep, I had the same experience DJing drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Buzzed, yes, fine. Once I was like, I can't stop. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Once I crossed that big line, I was like, nope, what am I doing? And I would just like walk out of the DJ booth, walked out, well, kind of fall down the set of stairs onto the concrete, crawl up on the hood of my car and take a nap.
Yeah, that sounds like some DJs that I knew. I told you one of my favorite DJs I ever worked with. He's up in your area now, but I don't think he DJs anymore. He seems to be in real estate, which is another racket.
Mm-hmm. It's expensive as hell to live up here too.
Oh yeah, he's in Maine,
Oh,
so that's not necessarily your neck of the woods, but like you're
no,
a lot
it's not.
closer to it.
It's not even close. It's like he's practically in Canada.
Yeah. Well, you're a lot closer to it than I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm down here in God's blind spot,
Mm-hmm.
People's Republic of Horn Lake.
Well, if you think there's a lot of inbreeding in your state, Maine is kind of a lot of the same.
I kind of come to realize that most states have.
But Maine's more, you know, where Maine's more like, hey, step bro, I'm stuck in the dryer again. Opposed to, here, this is my mother, I mean my sister, I mean my girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few of those stepbro videos, and I don't think they're really related.
No. That's the excuse they use every one of those.
And then I've seen a few where I'm like, these two might be related.
It's like, but you're my step. We're not related at all. Yeah, I still got to read that book for the Boomer episode tomorrow night. I only got about 10 pages in, but it's a 40-page book.
What book are you doing?
Like Marvel 2-in-1, like the Thing series,
Oh, yeah.
and it's one of the annuals where an off-world alien comes to offer guys on Earth, you know, super hero type guys on Earth, all kinds of riches to go partake in, like a contest of champions, so to speak.
Oh, and no Nothing bad ever happens with those.
And they went to try to grab Vision, and then they realized, oh, he's not human. One of the only rules we have is you have to be humanoid. So they got Thing, Sasquatch, Thor, and like a handful of other characters, Namor, and some other ones I forget. Like on the cover, but Ben's like all done up in like Everlast boxing gear.
My gut tells me Thor wins this one.
I don't know.
Or was this back when they were still kind of nerfing Thor a bit?
Oh, it's back in the 70s.
I say nerfing him a bit, like they're not nerfing him in the MCU now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Sign the recast T'Challa petition.
I mean, I think they should, but they're not going to.
No, they're not going to. They're gonna make his sister Black Panther, which they did in the comics. They did that in the comics too. So I'm like,
I think that she's done with the MCU.
mm-hmm.
The actress that plays her.
Yeah.
I think she's done, dude.
I love this meme. Keanu Reeves plus Dobby the house elf from Harry Potter equals the kid that played Kylo Ren.
God, I don't like him at all. I did a Kylo commission for somebody, and I think it turned out okay. I just was like, God, I really hate the way Adam Driver looks.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like you don't look anything like Harrison Ford or, oh God.
Have you seen my Chicago mayor meme?
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice and E.T.
How do they let her go out in public?
I don't know.
She is, I'm not here to judge, but she's atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to not, be seen by anybody. Not fit for man nor beast.
Exactly. Yeah. So the other day, what I spent? I spent like $10 on comics. I bought a. What I got? Oh, I got an old Silver Age Phantom Stranger, and I got a one of those like $15-20 black and white newsprint reprints of like the older books. Uh, for $4.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like what Superman ones. I'm like, I don't think I got that, but I know there's more of those like inside like long and short boxes around here somewhere. So I'd be like, if I find some more, if I have that one, you just give it away. It's like it only cost me $4. So
I actually opened up my long boxes the other day and just started reading some of the stuff that's in it. Of course, the first thing I find is a bunch of 90s image. So, hey man, you were there.
yep. That's why when Todd announced that he was doing the Spawn verse and I'm going to release a different Spawn comic every week. So there's going to be like 4 a month, 4 different titles, and blah, blah, blah. Nah, motherfucker, I fell for that back in the 90s. I still got Spawns and Spawn the Dark Ages, which I really liked. That was some cool shit.
Medieval Spawn.
Yeah. There was Dark Ages, which was the medieval Spawn, and uh, something else, and the other one that was really good was Sam and Twitch.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to do some kind of show with them, and nothing ever happened.
Yeah, but see, when Todd backs out of a project, I think it's because he starts looking around at it and says, "Oh, this is gonna suck. I can't be
Mm-hmm.
a part of this."
Yeah, it's like because he wants his name on top billing for everything, and he wants, after things that have happened in the past, he wants
Creative
creative
control.
control on everything. So, and they're
I
like,
can't really say I blame him.
yeah, oh no, I 100%. If I did something and they're like, we want to sign a development deal with you, I go, do I have complete creative control? No. Don't worry, we're going to take care of everything. I go, yeah, uh, you ain't got enough money to take something that I created and turn it into some woke piece of shit for Netflix. Fuck off.
Speaking of Netflix, you watch Witcher?
Yeah. Matter of fact, the lady wanted to check it out, and I go, okay, well, we have to start with the animated movie first because that kind of like explains everything pre first episode of the live action with Henry Cavill there.
Yeah. Say what you will about the live action, but man, that fight scene in
The
the
fight the fight scenes are good, yeah.
first episode where he just like dismantles people. That's good shit.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a lot of work. Like what I did of her costume was so tedious. I think I just want to color like oranges and reds right now.
Yeah. You completely read my mind on that.
I just want to do stuff that I can block out with a single color.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. And I mean, it's all, I mean, I could phone it in and just, crosshatch everything, but, and it's not to say that I'm not really phoning it in anyway, with just doing the individual little pieces of the jewels, but,
Mm-hmm.
there's still something individual there.
And then you get the big thing where you're going to do all the hair.
Well, her hair, fortunately, is pretty easy on this one. I think her headdress is going to be the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But, at the end of the day, I think it's going to look cool.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Ming and Princess Aura will sell. And, of course, if they sell, then I'll do Clytus, who I thought was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll eventually do Flash and Dale and Zarkov. Yeah, who knows, man? I got a ton of illustration boards back in the shop area. There's just huge ones. My buddy Jim Kyle, he talked about doing some reimagined movie posters a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, that just sounds like a really great idea. So that may be something that I look into doing too. Try to get a little Drew Struzan going.
Do a new reimagined poster for Flesh Gordon. Where
Gordon.
Where Sam Jones is just standing there butt naked holding Ted in front of his groin.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, but now you're thinking about it and you're like, I gotta write this down. I might want to do that.
I answered one of those badly explain what you do for a living posts earlier, and I said, I get paid to draw boobs and dragons. And somebody, of course, commented, they're like, well, are they mutually exclusive, or will you draw boobs on the dragons? I was like, if you're paying enough, man, shit, dealer's choice. I don't care. Turn this around where you can. Well, that camera angle works pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think this will sell fairly quickly.
Let's hope so, because Christmas beat my ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really. I don't think I went overboard at all. Especially, I'm putting things out by the tree and all this other horse shit, and I'm looking at it going, I know I spent more money than this.
Kind of like going to the market with $300 and coming back with like 1.5 bags of stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude. Is it Messenger?
Mm-hmm. You know, unless it's somebody messaging you, hey, can I buy that Flash Gordon piece?
I finished this pinup last night, and I messaged one of my buddies who's he usually picks up my pinups, and normally he'll be like yes or no, same price as always, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Yeah, he didn't even say yes or no. He just sent the money. I was like, sweet.
Oh, was that the Alice one?
No, it was she's laying across a tool bench.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if I sent it to you or not. I was getting ready to send it to you.
I'm like, ooh, I like that. You could have put a little humor in it, though. You know, put like a little tin sign for Snap-on tools on the workbench.
Oh, yeah. Or even Binford tools.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we should probably call this. It's 12:30 here, which means it's 11:30 there.
Yeah. Getting there, because some of these tedious ass details are not my friends.
Making me tired.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna call it tonight. Well, there's Ming and Aura. They're not done yet, but they are available for claim.
Yep. Looking good. You can hit Sean up, Sean Hal on Facebook, ZeroDoc30, The Art of Sean Hal, also on Facebook, ShwanzillaArt, all one word, on Instagram, and at Shawn-Zilla77 on both Twitter and TikTok.
Yeah, because apparently I'm a 14-year-old girl.
Well, you know.
I mean, don't judge.
I can't. I'm right there with you. I fell into a trap because everybody in Comics Genie turned around and goes, we're all going to making TikTok accounts. Why? We don't know. Okay, seems like a thing to do. Let's go.
I remember the first one I sent you, and you're like, why are you sending me this? Yeah. And I was like, well, I mean, I shop at Walmart, so China already owns me. So.
Yeah, because I was like, I go, you know who owns that site, right? He goes, yeah. And now it is the most populous site. Not popular, but the most populated site on the planet.
Yeah.
Because it takes like 15 seconds to make a quick video. and none of these kids have, an attention span past like 30 seconds, and that's pushing it. So, but all right, everybody, thanks for tuning in, watching it in the replay, and checking us out again. And we will see you all next week, same time, same Ming station, and catch you all later. I'll be back tomorrow night with Thomas Hewlett for another episode of OK Boomer. And everybody else, hope you all have a happy new year and get nice and sloshed, as long as you're staying home and not driving.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure whether that was a Bostonian or a Canadian accent, but who cares?
It works either